Hey, welcome to another edition of In the Lab with Loctite. Today we're going to continue to talk about hybrid adhesives. Now, I'm pretty familiar with them now, but as in any adhesive, there's application techniques. So one of the techniques that's used in this is called bumping. Yes, you heard it right here. It's called bumping. So I am sure my definition of bumping is a little bit different than Henkel's. So we're going to bring in an applications engineer, my friend Lawson. How are you, Lawson? Good to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
So, first question I want to ask you, what's your favorite part of bumping?
My favorite part of bumping?
Or is there a favorite part?
No,
we're not even go down that
No,
road.
we're not
Probably
even.
not. Okay,
No,
so
no.
why don't you explain bumping to me with hybrid adhesives?
So, the reason for bumping is basically to get the plungers lined up in the back of the cartridge to assure the appropriate mix ratio of the product. What we have here is a 1-to-1 mix ratio, so we want to make sure that we're getting the right amount of part A and part B out at the same time for the product to mix appropriately and react and cure correctly.
Okay, great. Let's check it out.
Okay.
I'm excited about this.
So I'm going to assemble the gun first, put our 1-to-1 plunger in, insert the cartridge into the gun.
That's a pretty nifty gun you got there.
And we're going to remove our cap.
Okay.
And what we're going to do now is bump the cartridge. If we put the mix nozzle on before we bumped it, and we would not get appropriate mix ratio. So now we did get product coming out of both sides. So now we're ready to insert the mix nozzle.
Once again, that just has a helical or a spiral insert that will help mix the
Yep,
product.
there's elements inside that moves the product from side to side and mixes it appropriately. So after we bump the cartridge, the other rule of thumb I do is just dispense out a little bit of product, about half the mix nozzle length, and we get appropriate mixing. So as you can see, we have appropriate mixing of the white and the black.
That's pretty cool. All right, Lawson, thank you. It definitely broadens my vision of bumping. I appreciate that. It was awesome to see you again. Thanks.
Thank you.
All righty, great. That was another edition of In the Lab with Loctite. For everyone watching, if you have any questions on this topic or any other topics that you would like to see explained on future segments, just call the Henkel Technical Information Line at 1-800-LOCTITE.